Good evening. We begin tonight with a Darwin mother's harrowing description of how she came so close to losing her 2-year-old boy this morning when a man tried to snatch him from her yard. The woman, who lives at Karama, spoke to 9 News not long after the frightening incident, the latest in a spate of such attacks this week.
It's what every parent fears.
Thought I'd better go check on him. Started calling his name, walked around to the other side of the house, and there was a guy standing leaning over the fence, and my son had his hands up as if he was going to let this person pick him up, and called out my son's name, and the guy turned around, got straight into a car that was parked on the footpath, engine running, and got driven off.
The mother sickened to think it may have been the last time she saw her 2.5-year-old son.
Been quite emotional about it. You got tears about to come down your eyes.
I don't know, I don't think you can describe how you feel, you know, all you can think is what if. And luckily I just chose that minute to go and check on him, whereas, you know, if I'd been later, I don't know what could happen. So
don't want to think about it?
No, don't even want to go there.
The attempted abduction happened at around 11:30 a.m. on Donaldson Court, Karama.
I was just in pure shock. You don't expect to have to worry about something like that in your own yard. You know, the gate's locked.
Police have since been patrolling the area and detectives carrying out forensic testing. They say 2 people were involved. One remained in the car, said to be a black Commodore, while the other committed the attempted attack on the child. This is the latest of several attempted abductions since Monday. On Wednesday, an 11-year-old girl was approached by 2 men in a car. One went to grab the primary school student when she bit him on the arm. Today, police released these photos of what the men may look like. They were seen driving in a white twin-cab utility or wagon. And on Tuesday, a 14-year-old girl was approached at this bus stop on Calatrix Street in Karama by a man in a Toyota Camry.
None of these matters appear linked in any way whatsoever at this point in time.
9 News has learned of yet another incident. This newsletter from a Palmerston school warns parents that a man walking a dog had been lurking near the grounds.
They've occurred in broad daylight. At this point in time, we're struggling to have some of those instances corroborated by independent witnesses, and there must be people out there that have seen things and they know things. And further to our earlier requests, I'd ask anyone that knows anything about those matters to come forward.
What would you like to say to other parents?
I mean, just even if you're in your own yard, you just got to watch your kids, because you never know who's, you know, you think your yard's safe, but yeah, just watch your kids.
Christina Costales, 9 News.